It's been almost 2 weeks since Canada Post went on strike, and it looks like there's no good news to report at this moment, which is insane because Christmas is right around the corner. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Matt Cart. I usually do videos where I go out thrift store hunting, go to the Goodwill bins or yard sales when it's, not Canadian winter like it is right now in my city. We are going to be talking about Canada Post and do a bit of an update about what's happening. And, if you kind of want to skip the video or you don't really want to watch to sum it up, there's no real good developments right now happening, and there doesn't seem to be any progress in talks with the unions, so that is very upsetting information if you are someone like me, or if you're a small business owner and you look towards, shipping items and stuff that's part of your business, then you're going to be a little bit upset. Regardless if you're not a business or not, it doesn't matter because you're going to be upset regardless because it's Christmas season. It's the season where we're expecting Christmas gifts to be coming soon, and they're going to be backed up. In fact, headline right here from CTV News says Canada Post strike update, 10 million parcels missed so far as Black Friday approaches. 10 million parcels were missed out by Canada Post. Canada Post, this is insane. Let's read this article right here. Let's read what we can. I know a lot of it gets behind paywalls nowadays. They got to make their ads too. Canada Post says it's missed out on delivering an estimated 10 million parcels as a strike by more than 55,000 union workers across the country continues ahead of Black Friday. Company spokesman Lisa Liu said in a statement Monday that talks with the union over the weekend resulted in limited progress, with Canada Post trying to move forward with urgency on discussing changes to its delivery model. So they're discussing changes. So I remember when they went from just delivering letters to parcels. That was a big change. And I think a lot of people either retired or quit around that time because it was more workload for them and just made things a little more complicated. Meanwhile, a union spokesperson said that talks were focused on protecting jobs, saying the Crown Corporation wants to claw back rights and benefits achieved over decades. So they're trying to claw back on the tenure that a lot of these union workers have achieved over the years. A key issue is bargaining has been a push to expand parcel deliveries into the weekend. Oof. Yeah, well, it would be nice. I won't lie, from someone who could benefit from the parcels being delivered on weekends. I could go to the post office on weekends and deliver things as well and make it easier on the buyers from eBay and stuff like that. But I can imagine, if you're a union worker and if they're not going to give you double time or something like that, maybe that's part of the demands. Is if they're going to do the weekends, they want double time, but regardless, they probably don't want weekend work. Wow, that is crazy. But the union and Canada Post are at odds over how to make it work. Canada Post has been struggling to compete with other delivery providers and posted a $315 million loss before tax in its third quarter. $315 million loss before tax in the third quarter. I feel like I had to read that a second time. That is a substantial loss, and it's one of the reasons why I'm going to talk about it after the article. Why this strike may not be the best idea, but I get it. You want to get paid, you got to get paid, right? It has pitched weekend deliveries as a way to boost revenue. Ottawa has appointed a special mediator to assist with negotiations between Canada Post and the union, and it looks like I guess that's not really working out right now because we're not getting any new developments. No real deals are being struck right now, and there doesn't really look to be any progress to report on. But I thought it was interesting that they admitted that they had a $315 million loss, and that is insane to me. You're a business and you're operating at a loss, and you're kind of getting subsidized a little bit by the government as well, or it could be fully subsidized by the government. That is actually insane that they are at a loss by that much of a substantial number. Now, again, reason why they're losing out on a lot of revenue is probably because there is a lot more competition now. You have Amazon, which has been around for a while, but you have UPS, you have Stallion Express. I think there's a few other ones that I'm kind of missing at the top of my head. But there's a lot more, like Pure Later, FedEx, there's two right there. There is a lot more competition now, and a lot of the competition does deliver on weekends. So they're trying to get back some of that market share, and they're definitely still the biggest shipper out there in all of Canada. So that is a positive if they can actually make that work and try to get their employees to agree to delivering on the weekend, which I don't think a lot of them are keen on. And I don't really blame them. Originally this was just like a 9 to 5 job, right? 5 days a week, pension. It was a very standard job. And now you are getting all of these demands to compete in the marketplace when it's almost unfair to begin with, because the employees there, they do make, I could be wrong on this, I'm pretty sure they make a substantial amount more than Amazon and UPS and stuff. Maybe not as substantial, but they do make more on average, especially if you've been in the union for a while. You're going to take a pretty hefty paycheck. And I can't imagine how much more revenue all the other businesses are making. I hit my mic, I don't know if you guys heard that. Are making, like, think about Amazon right now in Canada. They are probably raking it in right now. Like, they are going nuts. You know, this is like not just Black Friday deals that are going to be shipped from Amazon, but also the Christmas season. People who might have been looking forward to sending gifts through Canada Post, you know, if this strike, you know, goes on another week or two, might just say, screw it, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go directly to Amazon and order there, or I might just go to the post office, not the post office, but the UPS office, and deliver it there, because this is heading into its second week. I think in a day and a half or 2 days from now, it'll be going into its second week for this strike, and it's definitely been annoying for us as eBay sellers, but it's weird because it hasn't slowed people from buying. I just have to find alternative ways to ship it, and sometimes the buyer has to pay more. Sometimes I actually take a bit of a loss on the shipping, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. At least I'm happy to say that hasn't slowed down sales significantly. I'm sure it has made some buyers hesitant, and I've talked to other resellers as well who've said that they've experienced the same thing, where it's made some buyers hesitant and they're not getting as much sales, but it hasn't slowed things down completely. I'm actually surprised. I thought some people would just not purchase at all, which I wouldn't blame them, because Canada Post is definitely the most reliable when it comes to shipping in terms of eBay, right? So, in fact, our eBay store is directly linked to a place you can get, like, you can print the labels directly on our eBay app. So that's very, you know, that's very useful, and we can't really use that right now, so that really sucks. But I wanted to let you guys know about all of this stuff that's been going on right now. I've been keeping tabs on this Canada Post strike. I've done a few videos, a few update videos on it, and I want to keep updating you guys at least twice a week for as long as this strike lasts. And if you do appreciate that, I would like you guys to subscribe or hit that like button. It really would help me out and let you guys, you know, let me know that you guys are enjoying these videos. And also, if you have any thoughts about Canada Post, leave them as well down below in the comment section. I feel like you guys probably have strong opinions that sway either way, whether you're pro-union and you're, you know, for the strikers right now, or if you're against them. I'd like to know that as well down below in the comment section. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.